Show. The user points at the target with their index finger, applying a certain amount of kinetic force from the fingertip to the target, pushing the opponent back a few steps. Byakurai. The user gathers high-density spiritual energy in both hands, shaping this energy into lightning using their index finger and attacking the opponent. Tsuzuri Raiden. The user generates electricity through any object they touch. Everything that comes into contact with this electric current is damaged. Fushibi. The user combines this technique with Shakkaho and a Kido net. This net ensnares the opponents and causes a large explosion around them. Shakkaho. The user produces and fires a dark red energy sphere in their hands. The sphere can vary in size depending on the user's power. These red spheres turn into high-temperature flames and are discharged by the user through their hands. Okasen. The user raises their Zanpakuto forward, generating a yellow sphere along the length of the blade and charging it. Once charged, they fire a wide horizontal yellow energy wave at the target. Sokatsui. The user points their palm at the target, creating a torrent of energy and discharging blue flames at the opponent. The energy creates an explosion or an energy wave depending on the amount of power used. Haien. The user fires a purple rectangular burst of energy from their hands that completely incinerates and reduces the opponent to ashes. Speaking of burning, you can burn the painter mangaka to ashes by pressing the subscribe and like buttons. Deichi Tenyou. The user pushes their hands outward, hurling nearby objects into the air and propelling them toward the opponent. Tenran. The user spins their sheathed Zanpakuto in the air like a fan, then sends it toward the opponent as a tornado blast. Raikoho. The user forms a yellow lightning sphere above their palm and fires the accumulated energy at the target as an energy beam with the intensity of a lightning strike. Soren Sokatsui. The user generates blue energy with their index and middle fingers, releasing the accumulated energy toward the target in a concentrated explosion. Zangerin. The user produces energy strong enough to destroy a building using their Zanpakuto. Hiryū Gekizoku Shinten Raihō, a technique used only by Kido masters. The user extends their arm forward and outward, directing their palm flat toward the opponent and firing massive amounts of electricity and spiritual energy from their hands. Kurohitsugi. In summary, the target is sealed in a black and sacred coffin. The user produces spiritual energy shaped as a black energy box that surrounds the target with a powerful gravitational flow and pierces them with multiple spear-like forms. The spell is extremely difficult to use. Even Sōsuke Aizen has struggled with it. Senju Kōten Taihō. The user creates 10 pink energy points around themselves, firing them at the opponents, resulting in a highly destructive explosion. Itto Kaso, a forbidden attack technique. The user activates the spell using their own body as a catalyst. Sōsuke Aizen referred to this as a sacrificial spell. It creates a brief shockwave, followed by a red flame pillar resembling a katana rising from the ground and causing a powerful explosion. Yamamoto lost his arm as a result of this technique. Goryūtenmetsu. When the user activates this technique, they tear through a vast area around them, elevating the ground into pillars. They then ascend into the air, creating 5 gigantic purple dragons above themselves. Gaki Rekko. The user creates an energy circle before firing multiple green light bursts from a cage-like formation. Hyoga Seiran. The user creates a massive wave of ice that freezes their opponent and the surroundings. Its sheer power can destroy a group of Menos Grande. Kongōbaku. The user generates a type of fireball and launches it with great force. Jūgeki Byakurai. This spell fires a red beam powerful enough to pierce durable and strong enemies like Sōsuke Aizen from long distances. Mushikuidama. The user creates and fires a small but powerful energy blast that forms a circular hole when it comes into contact with a surface. Ura Hado Sannodo. The user breathes a strong gust of wind from their mouth, which takes the shape of a dragon's head. This incredibly powerful aura can even break through the dome created by Yuwak's Blutveini Anhaben.